Testing, test. Testing the mic, testing the mic. Okay. Hi guys, I just made it to Disney. It is currently 5 p.m. and I want to do my makeup super fast, but everybody always asks me what my park makeup is, and honestly it's my everyday makeup anyways, but I figured I'd show you while I'm in Disney and I'm in a rush anyways, so let's get to it. This is my little makeup case. I absolutely love it. It's from Away. I don't know the exact name of it, but I can look it up. It holds all of my makeup. It's perfect. It also matches my suitcase, which is just a plus. Where am I going to put this? Something I love doing in the parks, and a lot of you probably already know this, I take my ears and I use that to push my hair back, because when I'm doing my makeup, I cannot have any hair in my face. It drives me crazy. Okay, that is... Okay, that's pretty solid. It is so hot outside today. I literally feel like the makeup is gonna melt off of my face anyways, but usually it does pretty good, to be honest. Everybody always says that. If I do my makeup outside, it will melt off, but my makeup usually withstands the parks pretty well. Actually, it literally lasts the whole day. What am I talking about? I'd never touch it up. So starting out, the concealer I use is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. Definitely love this stuff. I just refilled, wait, what did I just bought 2 new bottles of it, so I absolutely love this. I can't suck, I need caffeine. Wow, that is impressively bad. I have it in 2 shades, but honestly, I've gotten pretty like toasted coconutty, so I'm on my darker shade pretty much, but usually I just combine them. I use shade 2C and 1N in case any of you guys have like a similar complexion to mine. Starting out with the dark one under. I also have like some pimples, so we're just gonna put it on there. I start out with that, and then I do a little bit of the light concealer too. And I always use a beauty blender. Last summer I'd like used my fingers a lot, but it's just not the same as a beauty blender. I really just feel like it really does a nice job blending. Also, this is just preference, but I don't put any SPF on when I go to the parks. I probably should, but I know a lot of people do that. If you guys have any recommendations for SPF that isn't sticky, I would love that, because whenever I go to the parks and I have used SPF, it like sticks to my makeup and doesn't let it set, and I always set my makeup because if it's sticky, it drives me crazy. I also only put concealer under my eyeballs pretty much. I don't use any foundation, and right now it looks kind of crazy, but just trust the process. Dark concealer again. That's a dark one, right? And then I blend that in too. No, I definitely look crazy right now with that all blended in. We'll make it look more normal. Also, I'm kind of hot though, so my face is like red, which isn't a great thing because you can definitely tell where I put the concealer. I have the classic cartoons going on in the background. Such a vibe. Okay, so now that that's all set, I did dark concealer, light concealer, and then dark again. Then I used the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I love this stuff. I have bought so many packs of this thing. Works like a charm. So I do a little bit, top it off. And I feel like a lot of people get surprised when I use this compact, but I literally can do my makeup anywhere on this tiny ass little mirror. Oh my god, I'm sweating. No wonder, it's 72 degrees. Freaking drop that. Also, I took my hair out of the braids. I did braids for our little travel day today. I could have wet my hair a little bit more, to be honest, because the curls are they're not as curly as I usually like them, but it'll do the trick. Okay, so usually I go over it twice, and then I kind of spread it around my whole face, especially in those areas that I like a little bit concealer too. I never put anything on my nose because I have freckles and I like love showing them off. Then I always make sure it's set under my eyes by like swiping my finger under it, the ring finger. Yeah, okay, so those are both set. Now we can move on to bronzer, which is like my favorite part. I've been using this Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer for years. I think since like 2013 or 2014. But I put that in the normal contouring spots, like, what do you call this? Like my cheek socket? I don't even know what. I bring it up to like my temples and my forehead, and then I always do it under my chin as well. And I kind of put a lot. Oh my god. What am I doing to this brush? Oh my god. Oh, it's also... This brush has been through it. We're working with it. Forgot about that. Why am I worried about this when it literally looks like that? Reminds me of those toys that like flip and then like come back. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I put it on the edge of my nose too, and then like kind of just like bronze up the nose. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I do kind of a messy job because I like it to just be bronze like everywhere. Bring it back under, more in the cheeks, more at the top. And then also what I'm going to do, because the translucent powder makes my under eyes look so white, I also lately have been putting some bronzer underneath my eyes kind of to like prevent flashback, and also just because I've gotten a little bit darker, so you can really tell when my concealer is on. Typically this makeup only takes me like, if I'm really in a rush, it'll take me like 3 or 4 minutes, but since I'm talking through it today, it's taking me a little bit longer because it's 5:08, so it's taking me a good minute. I put away the bronzer, but I use the bronzer in my eyes as well. All I do is put it in the crease. I feel like that works well enough for me. I really don't like, this is my everyday makeup. I don't change anything for the park, so this is honestly like my park makeup, but also my everyday makeup that I do all the time. Because even when I go out to like special events or like, you know, nice dinners, anything like a little bit nicer, I honestly do the same makeup for that too. I never wear foundation, and I wore foundation in like middle school. When everybody says like, oh, you'll wear foundation when like you didn't need to, and then when you have to wear it when you're older, you'll like regret wearing foundation when you didn't have to. I just don't wear foundation anymore. I always felt like my face was so cakey, and I went through tinted moisturizer, like a tinted moisturizer phase for a little bit, but honestly I got rid of that too, so I don't really know. Concealer works the best for me, besides the flashback part. But the bronzer honestly has been doing a good job at covering up any flashback I've noticed recently. Oh, I just used a little bit of Boy Brush eyebrow, but honestly, it is completely empty. Look at how beat up it is too. It looks beat up. I need a new one. I actually have a new one, but I left it in Boston. Good job, Maggie. But I just use that. I use a clear one because my eyebrows are freaking huge, so I don't have to use any color, but that's just my preference. I guess I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Anyways, moving on. I always curl my eyelashes. If I don't curl my eyelashes, they stick like straight out, but they curl really well, so I always curl them. This is a Tarte eyelash curler, and I love these. I've used other eyelash curlers in the past when sometimes this one's sold out, honestly, in like Sephora, and it's really expensive, so I hate buying it sometimes, but it works really well. I curl it kind of for a long time. Yeah, and I curl them to where they're like whoop, sticking straight up. Like, look at the difference. Can you see? That's crazy. That's a crazy difference. I look like a different person. Ow, I just ripped out my eyelash. My eye is literally twitching because that hurts so bad. I'm trying to hurry because the parks literally close at 10. What the heck? I think that's good. For mascara, I've been using the same one for years. It's the Rocket Volume Express, and I use waterproof mascara. A lot of people, I feel like, say that waterproof mascara holds a curl better, and I would say that's true. So I always use it, and also in case you cry, it's just like great. Or if it rains, nothing falls down. I usually do a few coats of this, so I'll do a base coat of it, and I try not to leave like any clumps. So that's kind of what that looks like so far. I think the reason this makeup works so well in the parks is because it actually is pretty minimal. So even when I'm sweating and everything, nothing really falls off because it's mainly under my eyeballs, which I don't really sweat under my eyeballs. I sweat like on my forehead and like close to my hairline, I feel like. That's why it doesn't fall off, which works out really well for me. This is it with a second coat. I feel like my eyes are really close to you guys. And I think the third coat is my last coat for today at least. I feel like 3 coats is normally what I do. Solid, solid. Okay. And that's 3 coats of mascara, which I think is perfect. Now the bottom. So my little trick for bottom eyelashes is that because my eyelashes are actually pretty long, like they almost touch, yeah, they do touch my eyebrows in some spots, but because of that, when I'm looking like all the way up to do my bottom eyelashes, it kind of like ruins the curl. So what I do is I like squint my eyes. I look crazy. I squint my eyes a little bit, and then I like do my bottom eyelashes like that. Then it doesn't like ruin the curl of the top lashes. Oh, there's a big old clump right there. Bless you. If that worked for any of you guys, I feel like that'd be funny. Okay, mascara's all done. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more bronzer. Although on camera, it looks a lot lighter under my eyes than it actually is. Like, I feel like right around here is how my actual face looks. It's like really picking it up in the camera how like light it is under my eyeballs, but in person it really doesn't look that way. It's a precaution a little bit more. Okay. So after that, the only thing I do is I use the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this called? Beauty Light Wand in Easy Highlighter. I feel like that's not the name. Illuminator Facile. Oh, that's a different language. Anyways, I put it on the tip of my nose right there, and then, oh, I did too much. And then I blend it up with my finger. Looks like that. And then a little bit on the lip, and the Cupid's bow. Okay, then this is like my money thing. I put it on the corner of my eyes, and I really feel like that brightens up my makeup so much. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the difference, in case you can see. And then I also put a little bit under my eyebrow arch of my eyebrow. Perfect. And that's literally the entire makeup look. It never takes me more than like 6 minutes, I would say, and that's if I like really take my time on my mascara. But that's the whole makeup look. Lasts the whole day in the parks. Absolutely love it. And now I'm ready to go get changed, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys want to see because I can definitely do more stuff like this. It's kind of like perfect that I had to do my makeup here in Disney anyways, but I am planning on doing all of my gluten-free Disney faves. I've been literally curating the list for the last few months, so that will be coming out super soon. I plan on filming it before I go back to Boston, which is literally in the next few weeks, so get excited for that. But I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.